Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you like my videos, please don't forget to give them a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So today we're going to be working on another project, but I wanted to show you this. I'm tired of keeping my cup on the table and elbowing it or whatever. So I decided to get this 2-in-1 cup holder to attach to the side of my table, which I think, whoops, just the box just went flying, which I think is going to make it really handy for me. And this one got rave reviews. The bottom, apparently you can hang stuff from, or I think put your phone in, and it has this disc in here to keep it from moving. And you just open it and screw it on the side of your table, so that way you can move it to any table you'd like. And the inside area is pretty big. This is my Yeti cup, and let's see how well it fits. It fits really good. In fact, you've got room, as you can see, a coffee cup or a larger cup. So I'm going to link below on my Amazon link on how you can get this. And it's actually pretty good quality, and I think it was under $20. And like I said, I want to save myself from spilling like I have many times, unfortunately. So now I have this screwed onto my table, and my table is really thick, but this fits really nicely. And what I'll do is I'll take it also over when I'm sewing. I have to say I really like it. I just noticed, if you see, there's a hole on the side of this cup holder, and it's so your mug fits in and your handle fits into that hole. My cup is too tall for that, but I would think that would be really handy if you had coffee and it was hot. So that way, if you hit it with your arm, it's not going to go flying. I wanted to show you a few things that came in. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys know, but I am an importer by trade, and I do importing on the side for a few businesses, for people that make bath and body products. That I placed a few months ago, and it just came in, and I want to show you ladies. I'm going to try to cluster them up in a group and possibly sell them as little sets for you. So this is absolutely adorable. It's a pretty good size. As you can see, it's in the palm of my hand, and it actually is on both sides. I think hanging a ribbon off of this and hanging it on the side of a journal, or you could glue it on, but I really like the fact that it's two-sided. So I would use this on a cover of a needle keep, anything that you can think of. And then I got a few more. These are flat backs, so you could glue them on the front of your journals or your needle keeps. I got those in a few different, 3 different colors. So I'll show you those. I'm not sure. Yeah, these might be the same. I'll have to look closer. But as you can see, these, I thought I got 3 different colors, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I got just this. And then I got these adorable little sewing machine charms that, whoops, I hit that again, that we can hang off. Stick pins if we wanted to. And I didn't buy a lot this time because I just wanted to see how well it went. And guys, I don't make much off of this. I really don't. By the time I pay for import fees, I don't make too much off of it. I just like to do it to add to my page view. And then I got these. I really thought they were a little bit bigger. And it says made with love, but these would be cute to hang from a tassel as well. I'm not sure if you can see the made with love. Let's see if you can see that. I got one is like a rose gold, one is like an antique looking, one's a gold and silver. Might be able to see the silver words a little better. Favorite in these, let's see this. And these are the little charms. Now, here's why I did this. I couldn't find the green ones anywhere. These were already green. So I really like that, the idea of not having to do much to it. And I got a few different colors of these. So I'll just put them out and show you. Black. This is like a tarnished silver, if you want to call it. Gold. Oops. And then that's, I'm sorry, that was a, yeah, I don't know, yeah, tarnished black. And that's a tarnished silver. See, I'll put them so you can see in this. And that's like that rose gold. Now, what I ended up doing, I searched high and dry for cameos that would fit inside of these. I love cameos, and I really think they add to the shabby chic or even the Victorian look. And I wanted to find a cameo that fit exactly inside here. And I have a lady that buys for me in China, and she found them. And I am thrilled that she did. And I tried to get some neutral colors and colors that we all love. I don't like that one with that. Maybe the black. I love this green that we have. Oh, that looks really nice in there. Look at that. Look at this. That looks really, really pretty. I don't think I'd use the green for this. I would add something else to it. And I'll show you. Oh, the black looks gorgeous on this black. Look at this. For people that like doing black. And black would look great on silver. Black would look great on any of them. Look at that. They really pop out. So I need to sit and figure out a price and how I'm going to sell these. I want to show you what would look good. So I think I would tend to add something like this to the top of it. It looks much nicer, I think, than the cameos. But that's up to you. I really like this on this. And I'll link Sheila's video on how she does it, so you can see. This is the other thing I wanted to show you. I got this book, and I got a really good deal on it. And I really liked the book. I thought it was amazing. So I was thinking what I might do to add to those kits that I have is take these pages apart. Oh, here we go. 1902. So I'm thinking of taking the book apart and selling some of these pages along with some of these embellishment pieces that I'm selling, and maybe some of my lace that I have. I'm going to be dyeing more. I'm going to be dyeing pink. Pink sold out. It's a very pale pink, and people love it. When I make things, the colors, I can only get them once. It's very hard to duplicate when you're working with dyeing. But I thought these had some cool pictures in them. Look at this. But look at these. Look at the graphics on these. It's all black and white. And, you know, it's kind of hard for me to even break it apart. But really, what else are we going to do with it? And the final thing I wanted to show you is I'm working on a swap. And my swap partner likes the blues. So I joined the craft room. And this lady makes incredible, incredible prints. She only opens the craft room for people to join twice a year. And I happen to join. And this is called Obsidian Blue. So I'm going to create a journal using this for my swap partner. And basically the swap is you create a journal empty and you give them everything to decorate that journal with. So I thought I'd take you guys along for the ride, and I want to show you a few of the things that I'm going to create for this. Now these are cards that actually you cut and then you score and you fold, and these are the envelopes. They fit in the envelopes. And I'll give them all to her, and she can figure out where she wants to put them in her completed signatures. And the other thing I think that I'm going to end up doing too is I have some beautiful, beautiful blue velvet that I got from Miss Sheila from Boho Daydreams that I'm going to use. So let me see if that matches. Talking about perfect, this is made for this. So I'll be using most of this for this journal. And I think what I want to start with is making some simple tags. Some of the things I am going to make and use for her, but what I did is I pulled a lot of my different blue items out that I have to see how they match up. And look, these match. I love it incredibly. So I'm going to have to play around and see what matches, what doesn't. I have these. I got a lot of blue things knowing this is what I needed to do for her. So let me set something up and we'll start making something. I'm still printing some of the other tags, but as you can see, her work is absolutely gorgeous. And I thought of printing on the back, but I tend to like my tags a little heavier. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and I'm going to just glue them down, because some of these I want to match up to what I like in the backs. Then I went and printed these little girls that are so cute. And I haven't decided quite yet what I'm going to do with those, but I might just decorate it a little bit for my Secret Santa in July. I also cut this, and I wanted to cut some of these little things out and use these as maybe tags or something. And I have this as well. So I'm going to cut this now and start creating some tags for you guys. So I cut these tags down, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim off the tops. And she makes it so you can do it easily. The tags finished printing as well. And as you can see, this is a different type of tag. It has more of a detailed look. You're going to have to cut that out with your scissors. But look at these colors. She does not use AI. And then she did some real small ones. These kits are huge. So let's see how we want to match these things up. Now what I do is I just take my glue and glue it down. And I'll go and ink the corners once I have all these glued down. This glue, the art glitter glue is great, but you really can't reposition. Once it's down, it's down. So you want to try to get that as accurate as possible. And if you can see, there's a little bit showing, so I'll just go back and I'll trim that. I have these all glued. So if you look, I don't like some of this white showing, so I'll just go back and just give it a little bit of a haircut. I am not a fan of this corner rounder. If anybody has a really good one, you let me know. It's hard to get it exact all the time. I did do it right this time, but I've really messed up a few things before. I love inking the edges. I just think it gives it kind of a nice finished look. It's not for everybody. I have all these inked up and ready to go. Next, I'm going to put a hole in the dead center of each of them. Then we're going to do some decorating. Punch I have, the small one, is horrible. So I found this just as easy to use. And I don't know about you, but I prefer to have things that have multi-uses to them. And I will stick this in the description box. So what I forgot to tell you is what I end up doing, or I try to do, is find the center. Because that's as big and bulky. Again, if you're somewhat of a perfectionist, you know, I say I'm not, but I somewhat am. So I'll just go and do the dot there and see which one. This actually is kind of cool. It has 2 different holes that it does. But then I'll just kind of eyeball that and put that right in the center. The dot that I did. Yeah. So we have that cut. Now I have these finished. I could put those, I don't know what they're called, rivets maybe? But they're metal. And I'm not going to do that because I kind of like it a little softer. And I love these. And I just got to see which I think looks nicer with them. That's actually not bad. I like this. Let's try this out. There. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these reinforcement tabs on there. And by all means, if you want to do the metal ones, you can do the metal ones too. I guess I got lazy. And these are what I use. They're just Avery, but I like them because they're metallic. And I will put those in the link as well below. Now we have these all done. We need to figure out how we want to decorate them and what we want to do to them. This is my bag of everything that I have that I've taken apart, bits and pieces of, and I just kind of put it in here. Some of them are larger, some of them aren't. It's just more of a catch-all place that I need to go through. I have this netting I'd like to incorporate. This is from my friends, or actually my former sister-in-law. I like to still call her my sister-in-law because I don't have one. She, it's from her mother's wedding gown. And I'd say it was probably from the late 50s. So I kind of would like to incorporate that somehow and maybe use that as a tie for one of them. Just to make it look a little different. It's kind of cute. And then what I could do, glue this in place so it's up. So I can cut this netting right here. Let's do this. And you just cut it kind of uneven. It looks better. So if we glue that down, or I could tie something around here as well. I've been wanting to use this and I haven't really thought up a way to use it. So, well, I have. It's vintage. So as you can see, it's old. And I'm not sure if I should be maybe ironing it. But I was thinking of tying it around here. Let's try a bow. I'll cut enough. And we'll do a bow. Ooh, these scissors aren't that great. I should have used my fabric scissors. And then I can always put something in the middle of that bow. The other day, we had this place called Storyland up here. And it was our grandson's 3rd birthday. So we went with my son, his wife's parents, the new baby, Nolan, in Camden. We all went to Storyland for Braden's 3rd birthday. We had a blast. I hadn't been since my kids were young. And I tell you, you know, I love watching my kids parent. Maybe it's weird. Is anybody else like that? Any of those grandmas out there like that? I just enjoy it. it brings back kind of some memories, and you just kind of feel like you did a good job seeing them raise their kids. I'm not very good with bows, so if anybody has any tricks to making bows, I sure would love some tricks, because my bows are horrible. Another thing I totally forgot to show you, ladies, is I got a bunch of these vintage flowers. And I think maybe I'll add some of those to that pack. These are really cute. I'll show you. So I think I might add some of those to that goodie pack that I'm creating. This is the first time I've opened these. But these would look really pretty. Look at this. On the bottom, or the corner of a tag. I have them in a few colors, so you could cut it and you could put one in the center of your tag. I have these blue, I have pink, red, I have the white. I only have a few of these light blue. I have these sunflowers, red, and then this blue, which I was thinking of trying to use in the center. Let's see if it's too big. These are so cute. Yeah, I don't know. Not 100% sold on that yet. And I also think I need to cut this ribbon down a little bit. I just think it's too long. I made the loops a little smaller. They were just too big. I like that a little better. So I could add, that's a little big. I actually could add this, or maybe I don't need to add anything. Unless I add it up on the top here. Just feel this needs something here. Not quite sure what. Could do this, and it could be a double. It just seems like it's kind of bulky. So I might just go with this and just leave it. Leave well enough alone, and maybe have the person that gets my little set, she can do what she wants with it. I think that's what I'll do. I happen to love this trim. It's sweet and it's simple. And I did wrap it around. So I think I'm going to use that for this one. This, it's super cute, but I'm not sure I'll use it on this. It does match. So I have some of the seam binding I think I'm going to add. I'm not going to do too much to these, and I'll tell you why. This is supposed to be a project that I send them stuff and they do it. So I think I'm just going to add a few things on the top and send them things to decorate their own. Color seam binding could not be any better. I could trim that down a hair. I don't want to waste any of this. So the idea of this whole thing is we're supposed to send, like I said, a book. Oh, I still want it shorter. A journal that's everything is completed. Either the pages are inside it, or you can send the pages and have them do it. But you have to do the cover, and you do not decorate it. You just send them things to decorate the entire journal. And it's a Christmas in July. So I thought that would be fun. And that's over on my group, The Crafty Corner. There. I really like that. And then I could actually, if I really wanted to, look at this. Keep it simple. I could add one of these flowers on here. up on here if I wanted to, which is kind of cute, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. And let's see what we have. This is another piece of Sheila's bling, and this actually kind of looks perfect on here. Kind of simple. Not simple, but simple, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to try that. Let's see how this cuts. Ooh. I should have trimmed it a little more this side. There. Now it looks a little off. So if I put that there, trim this one here. Let's see how that looks. It's actually really pretty. And let me see what I'm going to add to the top. Got about the silk that I have. And this is pure silk that I'm going to add to the top of this. And then I'll glue this down. I'm going to glue it down on the front because the back can be written on. If I just walk around my workshop, I find stuff that'll work for anything. And lately I've just had kind of a writer's cramp, a crafter's cramp. And I think it's because I've had so much going on between my daughter's shower and the baby being born and another baby coming. There. That looks elegant, I think. And then we add this to the bottom. Oh, I don't know what to do. You know what? I can always glue it down. And then I could, if I don't decide I don't want to do that, I can print another one. So I think I'll do that. I hope this glue will hold this down. If not, I'm going to have to use my Fabri-Tac glue. It does look really cool, guys. And I don't think I'll add anything there. And then the back is for writing. So we did 2. Now we have to do this third one. This piece is really pretty. If I did this, like I did the other piece, I don't know. Don't like that. See what I have in my box of treasures here. I love these pieces. Could almost add, I know I said I wasn't going to add anything, but if I cut this and just add a piece. I also have this. This is one of my favorites. I don't have a ton of it. Oops, I'm hitting this camera again. And this, I like it because it just adds a simple bottom. That's what I'm going to do. But for this one, I think I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac glue. That's because it glues down better. I got to glue these down. Sometimes when you cut them, the pearls, they fall off. And it doesn't need much to hold it down. Actually, I didn't even put any on there. It just kind of secured itself from these, from just the little glue that was on the top of that. So now I'm going to have to add glue to the back of this. So when I cut it, the other glue's not gonna, the other beads aren't gonna undo, which they still may. That looks very pretty. And I could do the same on the other side. See how that looks. If I just line it up. Which I think I'm going to do. Could use the glue gun for this too. But I want to line these up just so it looks like it's front to back. And then I'll trim the edges off. And here I go again with this, the bead issue. Let's see if this will work. I like that, guys. This is kind of left over. I could do this. See, I don't throw anything out. That may look pretty on there. Here's another piece that I didn't throw out. Let's just put it through and see how it looks. What I could do is cut some of the embellishments. She has some embellishments with this kit that you can cut and send those along to be decorated with. That's not so bad. What if we did? I often wondered if I did a double one. Made it just a little fuller. Let's see if we can do that. Let's put that through. There we go. That looks pretty. You got to be careful you don't pull these too hard. I've done that and I've ripped them because they're only paper or thick cards, the cardstock. There. I don't know why I'm still adamant on this. So I have these 4 basic ones completed, and I mean, anything can go on these. Look at this. That even would be cute on there. Ooh. I think I had a piece in here. Wait, hold on. See, the beads are coming off because I didn't glue it down. I gotta glue it down. This kind of looks cute on here. So I'm trying to figure out, I still kind of like it right here. Could do it there. This would kind of dress this up a little. The other side doesn't need anything, but this would dress this side up a little bit. Or I could do this side, but I don't like it with this. So you know what? I'm going to do it right here. I was going to do it on here, but I think this is the perfect place for it. Just going to glue gun it down. There. Now I'm thinking something more needs to go up here. And I think I might just add another piece of this, like I did the other. The other thing that would look really pretty along with this, what if I added a piece of that along with this? I actually like this. Hold on. So I'm just going to add this. I'm all thumbs today, guys. Here we go. It's like a crinkled seam binding, but that is really pretty. And I like it simple. And what I could do is add this to this so we have another color added. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that. So now I need to add something to this still. I did have this piece that I thought of adding. But I'm not sure. Could take one of these little flowers and add that to the top. I'm not 100% sold on that. Let me see what else I can come up with. I have these little itty bitty Sewology buttons, and I really like them. I think I'm going to add one. I just got to see which one I'm going to add to where. And I pulled this cameo out. Cameo actually looks pretty there. If I added it up to the top. The pearl one might look very nice on this. I think I'm going to add that small one I just pulled. If I can find out where it is. Here it is. Right on here. There. That looks really pretty. So if anybody can teach me on how to do a bow the right way, I would so appreciate it. I'm not, this cameo, I'm wondering. I know this needs something, but just not quite sure exactly what yet. I wonder if that's too much bling. This pearl one, I think would look nice on here. Actually could put it right there. But I'm not gonna. I probably should pull the shank off the back so it lays flat. But that may look really pretty on there. Let me see what else. Look at this. See how it would look though on the back. That's not so bad. I could put something there, but I really like how that sits there. It's a little bit bigger. That's really pretty. And now to find one for here. And I could find something different for those two. Since I've used this one on here and that on there, maybe I should find something a little different. I feel we need something for here. It's not the right. So I happen to pull out, I gotta move this mess so you guys can see better, these little doilies that I had, and I kind of like them right there. I think I'm gonna do one on either side, and I wonder how that will look in the center of it. That may look good. Let me glue this down and not burn myself. Let's do the other side. So we could do a cameo on one of the sides. I like that. I'm just wondering if I need something else under that. So I'm going to add a little cheesecloth under it, but I'm going to bunch it up. Just if I feel like it needs a little something. So I'm just going to try to bunch it up a little so it lays under it and there's a little more texture to it, like this. kind of liked this color. I think it popped better. Oh boy, what do you think? Nah, I think the blue's too deep. That black one wasn't too bad. I still... Oh, boy. I think I'm going to go with this one. At this point, I'm overthinking it too much. As usual. And then she can add what she wants to the center. I don't think I'm going to add anything else. And on the back, maybe I should just add a little flower. Yeah, don't like it. Nope. It's not too bad. About this one. Not crazy about it. I also have these that I can cut off. I can always put one of these in the center. Let's see if I can find the end. You know what? I like that. I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to add that. And again, we have that same situation with that stuff falling off. So I gotta push down that pearl in the middle and add a little bit of glue. So we have one side, and here's the other side. So I have this one done, and I have to figure out if I want to add something else to this one, which I probably will, and to this one. So this is basically done. And the back, like I said, I'm going to leave simple because somebody's going to write on that. So these two are finished. And let's see what we can do right up here. For this one, I'm thinking of adding, because that's white, I'm thinking of adding this white bow here. Maybe I could add right about there. I don't like the way it's hitting that. Not attach this little ribbon right to the end here. I think I'm going to do the same with this. Makes it look a little, I think, better. So I added a little more bling to the side of this, and this one's completed. I just need to be 100% happy with the top part of this. I ironed these down a little and added a few pieces there. I just don't know if I should be adding something up here. I just feel it needs something, but I'm not quite sure what yet. And it looks like I might be just adding another one of these flowers up here to the rescue. I think that's what I'm going to do. Wrap it around and put another one on the back. Cut here. Now I have all three made. 4, sorry. I'm pleased with this, and I want to leave the back simple, and she can add something to it. I thought of adding something like this, but that's too much. I'll let her add to that. Maybe she just won't add anything to it. So I'd like to say thank you, everybody, for watching my channel. Stay tuned, and don't forget, the summer months are really crazy for me. I'm going to try to get on here and do as many videos as possible, but I'll have more videos up in the winter time than in the summer. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.